Lihobo.
Lihobo, and that is hello in Taiwanese, and we're not just talking in Taiwanese just like that, not because Ankit is generally a random person who says random things in the show. Of course he doesn't. There's a reason we're talking in Taiwanese. Ankit, tell them.
There's only one reason.
Only one.
Only one at a time. It is the HTC One that we are reviewing this week on Switch. Obviously, the most anticipated Android phone of 2013. Till, of course, next week when Galaxy S4 launches, that is.
I know. So you're only as good as your latest launch on the show. HTC One, we tell you what to expect from this flagship phone from HTC.
Along with that, we tell you which is the best instant messaging app for your smartphones. Is there an app for Sir Jadeja?
There is no app for Sir Ravindra Jadeja, but someone should be inventing it for him.
Sir Jadeja is the operating system in himself.
In
There's no app for
IPL, in
it.
CSK, he's the operating system for Chennai Super Kings. He's what Dhoni runs on.
Oh my God! We'll get to all those analogies in just a bit. But before that, boys and girls, HTC One, their flagship device of 2013, something that succeeds a phone which is going to be, frankly, now just a blink and miss in their product portfolio, which is the HTC Butterfly,
Yes.
which we were raving about a couple of weeks back. But HTC One is out there in the market, and before we give you the Switch verdict on the One, here's what the HTC One packs in. If you're someone who has a penchant for understated elegance, exquisite design, and you settle for nothing, absolutely nothing but the best, then the HTC One is a device that will tingle the connoisseur in you. The One is like Marilyn Monroe. Exotic, seductive, feisty. And one thing's for sure, you'll love her at first sight. Her gorgeous looks have put many a phones to shame. She's got a sleek aluminum body with subtly curved corners, or as the engineers like to say, chamfered edges. However you hold her, she just fits right. Corning's Gorilla Glass 2 makes her display as tough to crack as, those loser boys at the bar with lame pickup lines. The 4.7-inch touchscreen has an industry-leading resolution of 1920 into 1080p, and its pixel density of 468 pixels per inch makes you whistle. With that stunning exterior, she does pack in quite the goods inside. 1.7 GHz quad-core Snapdragon processor, 2 GB of RAM, internal memory of 32 or 64 GB, and she runs on Android Jelly Bean. Now if you're done ogling at her, fire up her cameras that shoot pictures that are ogle-worthy themselves. You loved her older sister HTC One X's camera, didn't you? Well, the One has a first-of-its-kind camera on any cell phone. Megapixels have been ditched for ultra-pixels, letting more photons, that is, light, write an image on its sensor. So while you won't be able to take hoarding-sized prints for the lack of megapixels, you will be able to capture those low-light, candle-lit rendezvous. Basically, ultra-pixels is equal to great low-light sensitivity. The front-facing 2.1 megapixel camera is perfect for groupies. We mean group shots. HTC One also shoots videos at 1080p resolution at 30 frames per second with stereo sound. Oh, did we mention the front-facing stereo speakers? Let's pardon HTC for calling it boom sound, but it's basically enough to rock your tunes in a car with windows rolled up. She also comes fully loaded, so you can reach her however you want. NFC, Bluetooth 4.0, Wi-Fi, DLNA, USB, take your pick. I can see that you're interested. Want to get in touch with her?
You know who else is an HTC One fan, Ankit? I met Emran Hashmi last week for the A-list, and he was talking about how he has 6 phones. Why he has 6 phones, I don't know. And the phone he really is interested in is the HTC One.
Such a geek boy. Respect, Imran.
Well, I've got 6 different phones, which my wife doesn't know why I've kept, because I don't use half of them. I only use 2. And the others just lying around. The one I use the most is the Galaxy S3, yeah, which probably I'll trade in for the next one, the next 2 phones that are coming out this month. Yeah, the S4 is the HTC One. That looks nice.
So all of you geek boys or non-geek boys there must be wondering how to get in touch with the One. Ankit is extremely excited about this phone. So am I. I love the design. It's minimalistic, aluminium body, light. And more on that, Ankit, really what is turning you on?
Oh my God. No, and there is a lot. I'm completely switched on to the HTC One. It's been a couple of weeks that I've been playing with it, and we review a lot of phones on a technology show. And in fact, let me clarify this. A lot of auto journalists and a lot of technology journalists, every new shiny blingy toy out there, we are generally extremely forgiving. Forgiving towards it, towards the flaws and everything. But this time we've been extremely critical because it's an HTC phone, and when you're going to ask for 42,000 rupees in comparison to an iPhone or the Galaxy S4, which will launch next week.
In the next couple of days,
There will be a very, very good reason to justify that price.
I really think, in the context of the price war between Apple and Samsung, where you can get smartphones at a steal, I think 41,000 to me is a little steep.
But let me surprise you by saying that
it is worth every rupee?
It's worth every rupee. And if they would have charged, frankly, 3,000-4,000 rupees more,
really?
45, 46, this would have still been a brilliant phone. From day one, from the first second I laid my hands on this,
it was love.
In Barcelona at Mobile World Congress, and I was like, my God, can a phone really be this good? Engineering-wise, hardware-wise, software-wise, the placement of the speakers front-facing, the 4 ultra-pixel camera. There are things and small subtle touches everywhere which makes you understand that HTC is a brand that's clearly listening to what the consumers want.
It's listening to what the consumers want, but how is it going across to the consumers? Because that's been a big problem with
That's the Achilles heel for HTC.
Really, that they just haven't been able to up their marketing. They, you're up against Apple, you're up against Samsung's
gazillions of dollars of marketing spend.
Globally, it's not just an India problem, it's a global problem that you just do not know what to do with your marketing.
There's very little to speak or to critique in terms of technical prowess of the HTC One. Let me just summarize it in one sentence. HTC One is the best Android smartphone your money can ever buy. And I mean that. And I know that the Galaxy S4 is launching next week. That will not change my impression of the HTC One. It is still the best Android smartphone in the world in 2013 right now.
It's time for a break. After the break, we'll tell you what works best when it comes to your instant messaging needs. Is it WhatsApp or is it your Facebook Messenger? Welcome back. You're watching Switch with me, Naomi, and a very distracted Ankit, who's getting over the HTC One experience as we speak.
No. I've gotten over the HTC One. It's actually the Facebook chat heads. They're so cool. Tiny, bulbous little hemispheres of communication.
Okay, I'm not too much for Facebook Messenger actually. I'm still on WhatsApp, but you know what I really miss?
You can't say you're still on WhatsApp. You just got WhatsApp. You're on Lumia and you got WhatsApp a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, but it's so slow and I don't particularly enjoy it. And you know what I really miss? I used to have a BlackBerry. I really miss BBM. I miss BBM.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, it's like a hole in my soul. You're not the only one who can be poetic on this show.
Hole in my soul.
Yeah, I really miss it. That's the one thing I miss about my BlackBerry.
What's there to miss? WhatsApp lets you exchange. Yeah. Wait, you can make a group of 50 friends, broadcast one message to gazillions of people.
But it's so, it's so indiscriminate. Like everyone is on WhatsApp. On BBM, I had this whole thing of, I'll send you my pin, you send me your pin, and we'll be connected. We don't need to have the whole world with us. And I really, really did like BBM a lot.
Let's get you a hobby, Naomi.
This is my hobby.
I'll send you my pin, you give me your pin.
It's fun. It was like being part of a secret society. But let's go and find out what works best for the Switch team as well. Is it WhatsApp or is it the Facebook Messenger?
Here's Devika with the story.
Facebook's got another update. I think Facebook needs to go to an intervention for the number of updates they are having. However, this update seems to be quite interesting.
Remember Facebook Messenger? Mr. Z of Facebook has made it way cooler than it was. With this new updated version, Facebook Messenger can be your default messaging app. How? Well, the sparkly new interface of Facebook Messenger integrates your Facebook messages and your text messages into one inbox. How does that matter? That means you can chat with your friends non-stop and seamlessly. If you're online, you get the messages including texts in your Facebook inbox. And if you're offline, you'll get the messages in your regular inbox. You can even attach photos, audio clips, and location through these messages. And if you're an Android user, Mark seems to be partial to you. Only the Android update of this app has a feature called Chat Heads that helps you multitask. Chat Heads are essentially links to your messaging threads. They're placed on a layer above your running app. So whenever you want to continue your conversation, just tap on them and continue talking. Simple.
Sounds terribly similar to WhatsApp, right?
Well, you're not mistaken. Facebook Messenger intends to replace WhatsApp, but should you? WhatsApp isn't a very data-intensive app, and because of this magic ingredient, it's democratically available on 2G, Edge, and 3G networks. Agreed, it takes longer to install WhatsApp than Facebook Messenger, but all of us are already WhatsApp savvy, so who cares now? WhatsApp has always allowed you to share photos, videos, locations, audio clips with your messages. So what's so exciting about Facebook Messenger anyway? Chat heads? Interesting but not game-changing. Yes, the iPhone users have to shell out 55 rupees to get WhatsApp. And yes, other smartphone users have to pay the same amount after the first year of using WhatsApp. But we all have already made the compromise and lived with it happily. It's not worth changing our WhatsApp ecosystem for it now. So stick to WhatsApp till we tell you otherwise.
Time for a break, but after that, the best apps to stream IPL, which is the Indian Premier League, in case you didn't know.
Welcome back. You're watching Switch with Nami and me, and two drastic developments happened in the world of entertainment this week. The first one could just put us back in 70s and 80s.
What are you talking about? The re-release of Chashme Badur? I quite enjoyed that. What's wrong with going back to the 80s? Unless you mean Himmatwala. That's a bad 80s to go back to.
Okay, we are talking about technology here. And we're talking about Prasar Bharati coming up with...
The licensing.
I'm going to have to pay licensing fees for my television. So let's picture this. Thanks to digitization, I'm now paying a couple of $100 on a set-top box, which, okay, I'm forced to buy.
Yes, yes.
And after that, I have to pay licensing fees. Why?
Yeah.
Might as well just shut down all the channels and stream Hum Log in high definition on YouTube.
So Hum Log was not a bad serial, but
you get my drift, right?
I get
it's
your
not
drift.
about Hum Log.
I get your drift. But the other problem is that even if you don't want to watch television anymore, the other more depressing thing is there's some other things that you can't watch, Ankit. That should be causing a lot of heartbreak. What is your reaction on the proposed ban on porn?
Oh, that. Oh, sensitive territory.
Very sensitive.
But I don't... It's a sub judice matter, so I don't know.
I know we can't really comment on it, but I just
But
feel
seriously?
that generally, this moral policing needs to stop. I mean, we're a grown-up society, really. We should watch and be able to do what we want to within reasonable restraints. You don't need to be policed and be treated like school children all the time. And you're looking just like a schoolboy right now.
I'm just shocked. I mean, why would they even contemplate doing something like that?
I have no idea, but you know what we can talk about right now without it being sub judice or without it getting us into any kind of trouble from the moral police. Television could be in a spot of bother, your net consumption could be in a spot of bother, but there is some good news, especially if you're a cricket fan. Ankit's not a cricket fan, but if you are a cricket fan and you want to watch IPL, here's some of the best ways you can get IPL onto your phone. The
IPL is on and so is the cricket fever. And if you are also a cricket fan just like me, then how do you make sure that you do not miss your favorite team's match while you're on the go or say at work? For starters, you could stream it live on YouTube.
1 million. Yes, that's the number. Over 1 million Indians throng the web to catch IPL 6 live on day 1. YouTube, in association with a digital media company, is streaming the series live for the 4th year consecutively. All you need to do is get high-speed internet working on your phone. Tap on YouTube and start streaming. With a 4-star rating on Google Play Store and presence on almost all platforms, NextGTV is the answer if you're looking for live TV on the move. Digivive's video streaming app can convert your smartphone or tablet into a full-fledged TV with just a few clicks. Download it for free and you're welcomed by a well-designed and clean interface. The channel guide is at the bottom, while individual details and program schedules appear in the middle of the screen. NextGTV has a great mix of regional entertainment and news channels with over 100 live Indian channels. Some of the free-to-air channels can be accessed right away, but most of the others come with a paid subscription of as less as ₹14 a month. Apart from live streaming, users can even watch older episodes with its Replay TV feature or order content with its video on-demand option. NextGTV works marvelously with Wi-Fi and 3G connections. And if you're okay with low-quality streaming, then even an edge connection can handle it just fine. It also automatically adjusts the video quality according to your connection speed, ensuring seamless playback. That's not all. NextGTV HD, another app altogether, offers HD content streaming by paying just a little more. Available on Android, Symbian, BlackBerry and iOS platforms, NextGTV offers a compelling end-user experience to view live TV on mobile phones. Switch gives a big thumbs up to this one. Another free-to-download live streaming app we must mention here is Mundu TV. One of the top free apps on the Nokia store last year, Mundu TV is a device agnostic. That is, it works on any mobile, desktop, laptop or tablet that works on Windows, Symbian, Android, iOS and BlackBerry. The application is simple to set up. All you need to do is register yourself and then launch the app. Apart from the well-crafted packs and a la carte packs, you can even choose individual premium channels for as less as ₹34 a month. Geodesic's Mundu TV offers simple channel browsing and even lets you pause live television. The great thing about this app is that with just a single subscription, you can view your favorite channels on both your mobile and desktop.
And with that, boys and girls, it's a wrap on this week's edition of Switch, where, remember, I will not let you forget, we gave the HTC One 2 thumbs up. Absolutely love this phone. We went to the extent of calling this the best Android smartphone the world has ever seen, till of course next week when the Samsung Galaxy S4 launches.
Yeah, but if I were Samsung, I would be seriously worried about the HTC One.
And they are already.
They
They're
are.
contemplating making the Galaxy Note 3 a completely full metal aluminum design phone. Come on, we're sick and tired of that plastic design, Samsung.
Yeah, this plasticky
Sack
Android.
all those designers, like right now.
Who should they hire, you?
No, HTC designers.
Okay, that's it for us on Switch. Do follow us on @SwitchFeed. We're also on YouTube on youtube.com/cnbctv18. And of course, there's our Facebook page. So please like us there and everywhere else.
I'm on Instagram.com/gadgetwala. She's not,
I'm
because she uses a Lumia. And I'm going to keep saying that till the day Instagram comes to Windows Phone 8.
Okay, Ankit. Thank you for watching. Till next week then.
Adios.